Growing up, my mom always referred to my hair as can't don't ya. And that literally means can't comb it and don't you try. You see, my hair is really, really thick. I would go to the hair salon and the people there would always exclaim that my hair was super thick. They were getting tired washing it, so on and so forth. And these are people that have other heads to match and compare my head against. So, being what it is, having thick hair, I have just learned to deal with it. I have accepted that I have thick hair and that it's not worse or more difficult to have thick hair. You just have to learn different ways to care for it. So here are a couple of hacks that I've learned, and hopefully they will help you to make styling your thick hair a little bit easier. So a common problem with thick hair is that you can't really get the product through without doing like a ton of tiny little sections. I've seen people on here with their deep conditioning routines and they are doing these very small sections, applying their hair almost relaxer, applying the product almost like relaxer like to get everything through. And that's great, it works, but it does take quite a bit of time. So I've already applied the deep conditioner to my hair just on the outside. So if you were to go into my hair and part, there are sections that don't have any conditioner at all. And for some people, they'd be like, we'll just put more product. But here's the hack. I'm gonna put a little bit of water on my hair and smooth through my hair again. And then if I feel overall the section needs more product, I will apply a little bit more, but it's gonna help get the product into that part that had no products on it before. So you see I've added the water. My hair is beginning to foam up from the product that's already on it. That has more to do with the conditioner that's on my hair. I'm using the Obia Therapy Hair Mask, and it just foams. And the Soultanicals conditioners foam a lot as well. But now that I've done this, I'm gonna go in, open my hair back up, and as you can see, there's product inside now. And I didn't have to add extra product. A cheap and time-saving thick hair hack. Okay, so another thick hair thing is that whenever you go to put a deep conditioning cap on your hair, it tends to be like kind of small, even the larger caps, and they're like stuffing your hair into the cap, especially when I go to the salon. Because I know a lot of people do this cute little thing where they just pull their hair up and slap the cap on, or put their hair in a bun and slap the cap on. I got too much hair for that to work, okay? I'm the person that they have to stuff up under the hair dryer at the salon. So what I do is a two-part thing. As I'm detangling my hair, I do put my hair in these jumbo twists. Partially, I know some people do this to keep their hair from retangling. I do it to make my hair small, okay? And then I make my hair even smaller by taking these twists and weaving them into one another. So I do this, and then I continue rolling it until I get it all the way up here top of my head, and then I clip it. And I try to do the clip kind of sideways as well. All right, so this makes my hair really small, and I can fit underneath, will fit in a deep conditioning cap a little easier. Because who knew that that would be a problem for some of us? So Lord knows, okay, that having thick hair can be time consuming, right? And y'all know I'm all about saving time and not using a lot of time on my channel. But there is one area where I do spend a lot of time on my hair, and that is the styling, okay? And it's for a reason. I style my hair in really small sections. I think your sections should match the thickness of your hair, and they should also match the size of the curls in your hair. The texture in my hair is not super big, and also I have a lot of hair, so I use smaller sections. And you may be thinking, oh, okay, that definitely takes more time, but styling in these small sections actually saves me time in the long run because my roots are more smooth, and so therefore I don't have to spend as much time detangling my hair in the end. And detangling super thick hair that's all tangled at the root is a mess. And then because the hair is so thick, if you don't style in small sections and you don't get close to the roots, you're going to end up with a bigger result in the end. So check out this section I made. And I usually use my finger to measure it. It's a pretty small section, okay? And so I'm gonna, get hair that's not going to be super tangled when this wash and go is done. And this wash and go is going to last me longer. Thick hair folks, the less often we have to do our hair because it doesn't look good, the better. Boom. And once you get into the motion of this, it's a pretty quick process, but it is a little bit more to do than if you were just to slap product on here on a really big section. So it's come to a point in the week where I want to put my hair up, and all the typical challenges that come with putting up really thick natural hair come into play. You know, if you're using like a ponytail holder, you know, you're having to pull all the hair up and then hope that it can get smooth enough, and then you're trying to weave it through and then still keep like it tight at the base and stuff. So it can be kind of frustrating to put this kind of hair up into a ponytail, at least when it's dry. So in order to get around that, in addition to my ponytail holder, I bring out 2 bobby pins, and then I just weave these through. So I'll put this one here and then put the other one on the other side. Now I have like a bungee situation. You can also buy things that are like this, but why am I gonna buy something when I have this already for free? You know what I mean? So here's what I do with this. Pull my hair up. And no, I do not brush my hair, ever. I never brush my hair when I put it into a ponytail. I don't feel the need to. For what? For what, sis? This is gonna poof back up the next day. Alright, so once I get it smooth enough, the beauty of this is that it's gonna stay somewhat smooth. So I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna stick it into the ponytail holder. I just stuck the bobby pin going this way because I'm going to wrap my hair this way, so the tension kind of keeps it in the hair as I go around. I'm using my thumb to hold it in place on the back. Once I get around to the front, I'm going to stick it in and then have it go back the direction that it just came. Again, to make it stay in the ponytail holder with tension. And now the base is just as tight as I pulled it back, which is great for people like me that don't brush their hair. And I've got a nice puff. This camera was set up for someone not wearing a puff, so I'm gonna have to do a little of this. And boom, thick hair hack in place, okay? Another tool that you could use to do the same thing is if you have ponytail holders, the old school ones. We call them clocker balls. I've heard people call them ballies, bolitos. If you have some of those bobos or whatever you call them, you can put those in your hair too, because your hair is going to cover them up. Or you can also put the little ball part to the back where no one really will see it, and it does the same thing. Bottom line, wrap something around your thick hair instead of trying to put your thick hair through a ponytail holder and all that. Ain't nobody got time to be doing all that. Hey, if you like the information that I gave in this video, I give information every week. You can check out some videos over here and see if you like some more of the information, you know what I mean? And of course, subscribe to my channel. I post videos every week. I've been on a roll with these twice a week videos, okay? Every now and then, twice a week. And I will talk to you in the next one.